I'm Mark Baxter with US Products, and I'd like to introduce you to our 1200 PSI hard surface cleaner. The unit has 15-gallon solution, 15-gallon recovery. It also features the autofill. So this would be your connection for the autofill on the solution tank, and the auto dump outlet is located on the rear of the recovery tank. On the front of the unit, we have our vacuum inlet hose. We have our dump hose for when you're done and want to clean out the tank. As I said earlier, we have our hookup for our autofill valve, our outlet QD, we have our pressure gauge, and we have our unloader. To lower pressure, you turn your unloader counterclockwise. To raise pressure, you turn your unloader valve clockwise. The unit also comes with this adapter for the auto fill portion. Merely screw this portion on, and then your hose will connect to this garden hose fitting. On the interior of the recovery tank, we have our dump pump, which is a 20-gallon per minute evacuation rate. We have the inline check valve, and we also have a float control. And what that float control will do is, if you're running the unit without auto dump on and you reach a certain level, it will shut power off to the vacuum motors. So if you're bringing water in quicker than you're evacuating, it will not overflow. The float switch will shut off power to the vacuum motors until it's evacuated to a safe level. On the rear of the unit, we have our pump, we have our vacuum motor, and we have our dump pump. Dual cord light. You note here, we also have a pressure relief valve. So should you energize the 1200 PSI pump without your tool connected, which we've all done at a time or two, you can release the pressure by pressing on that valve. You note you have cords 1, cords 2. One cord is controlling the vacuum motor and the evacuation pump, and the other is controlling your high pressure pump. On the interior of the unit, we have our vacuum motor, which is a 3-stage 5.7 vacuum motor producing 140 inches of lift. We have our 1200 PSI pump and motor. We have the loomed wiring coming down from the switch plate running to the terminal block. So should you need to change a component out, the wiring runs through the terminal block and it can be achieved very quickly. We also have an hour meter located on the left side of the base, and that hour meter will tell you how many hours that the hard surface 1200 PSI pump has been running. This is a great unit for hard surface cleaning. It produces great vacuum, all the pressure required, the autofill, the auto dump features to allow you to be efficient and get through the jobs quickly and do an outstanding job.